Railway Services Liberalized Leave Rules, 1949. Right to leave. Leave cannot be claimed as a right, and leave of any kind may be refused or revoked by the authority competent to grant it. But it shall not be open to that authority to alter the kind of leave due and applied for except at the written request of the railway servant. Combination of different kinds of leaves except as provided by otherwise under these rules any kind of leave under these rules may be granted in combination with or in continuation of any other kind of leave. Casual leave which is not recognized as leave under these leave rules shall not be combined with any other kind of leave admissible under these rules. Maximum amount of continuous leaves. No railway servant shall be granted leave of any kind for continuous period exceeding 5 years, provided further that this rule shall not apply to a case where leave is applied on medical certificate in connection with disability. Amended in 2019. Types of leaves admissible under this rule. Leave on average pay, that is LAP. Leave on half average pay, that is LHAP. Commuted leave, leave not due, extraordinary leave, leave preparatory to retirement, maternity leave, paternity leave, child adoption leave, child care leave, special leave connected to inquiry of sexual harassment, and study leave. Leave on average pay, LAP. The LAP account of all railway servants should be created with 30 days. This should be done in 2 installments, 15 days on the 1st of January and next 15 days on the 1st of July every year. To be reduced by 1/10 of period of extraordinary leave availed during the previous half year, subject to a maximum of 15 days. Leave shall be credited to the leave account at the rate of 2.5 days for completed calendar months. Maximum limit for accumulation of LAP is 300 days. Maximum leave that can be granted at one time is 180 days. Leave on half average pay. The rate at which leave at half average pay can be earned is 20 days for each completed year of service. This should be done in 2 installments, 10 days on the 1st of January and next 10 days on the 1st of July every year. Leave shall be credited to the leave account at the rate of 5/3 days for completed calendar months. Maximum leave on half average pay that can be granted at one time is 24 months. Commuted leave not exceeding the half the amount of leave on half average pay due may be granted on medical certificate to the railway servant. There is no limit to the number of days of commuted leave to be availed of during the entire service. But LHAP up to maximum of 180 days shall be allowed to be commuted during the entire service. Leave not due. A permanent railway employee may be granted leave not due on half average pay for a period not exceeding 360 days in all on medical certificates and shall be limited to the leave on half average pay he is likely to earn thereafter. This leave is granted in advance of its being earned and is debited against the leave on half average pay to be earned on resumption of duty. Extraordinary leave EOL. This leave is granted when there is no other leave is admissible and when railway servant applies in writing for the grant of EOL. EOL cannot be granted in excess of the following limits: 3 months without medical certificate, 6 months with medical certificate, 18 months for treatment of TB, leprosy, cancer, etc. 24 months for prosecuting higher studies with 3 years continuous service along with a bond of 3 years supported by 2 sureties. All leaves together shall not be exceed 5 years in one spell. This leave is neither debited to leave account nor any leave salary paid. Leave preparatory to retirement. A railway servant is not desirous of encashment of leave on average pay at his credit at the maternity leave. This leave granted to female railway servants who is having with less than 2 surviving children. Leave sanctioned for a period of 180 days. Maternity leave up to 45 days can be sanctioned during the entire service irrespective of number of surviving children or in case of miscarriage including abortion. Medical certificate duly submitted. This leave can be combined with any other kind of leave. This leave shall not be debited to leave account. Paternity leave. A male railway servant, including an apprentice, with less than 2 surviving children may be granted paternity leave for a period of 15 days during the confinement of his wife for childbirth up to 15 days before or up to 6 months from the date of delivery of the child. During this period, he shall be paid leave salary. This leave may be combined with any other leave. If this leave is not availed within the period, means leave shall be treated as lapsed. This leave shall not be normally be refused under any circumstances. Child adoption leave. An adoptive mother with less than 2 surviving children may be granted up to 135 days, up to 1 year of age of children. This leave may be combined with any other leave, but this leave will not be available to an adoptive mother who is already having 2 surviving children. Child care leave. Women employees having minor children may be granted child care leave by an authority competent to grant leave for maximum period of 2 years, that is 730 days, during their entire service for taking care of up to 2 children, whether for rearing or to look after any of their needs like examination, sickness, etc. This leave admissible up to the age of 18 years of the child, but there is no age limit for disabled child. This leave can be combined with any other leave. This leave shall not be debited against the leave account. During the period of leave, the women employees shall be paid leave salary equal to the pay drawn immediately before proceeding on leave. Child care leave may not be granted for more than 3 spells in a calendar year. Child care leave may not be granted for less than 5 days. Special leave connected to inquiry of sexual harassment. This leave may be granted up to 90 days for aggrieved female railway servant during pendency of inquiry. This leave cannot be debited to leave account. Study leave. This leave is granted when there is direct and close connection with the sphere of his duties, likely to improve his abilities as railway servant. It is liberally granted particularly to doctors and scientific and technical staff. Medical officers may be granted study leave for prosecuting PG courses if the DG of Railway Health Services certifies that such study shall be valuable in increasing the efficiency of the such medical officers in the performance of their duties. Who executes the bond for a period of 3 years to serve the government after return from the study leave. Maximum amount of study leave. Ordinarily 12 months at any one time, and during his entire service 24 months in all. Study leave shall not be debited against the leave account of the railway servant. Study leave may be combined with other kind of leave, but in no case shall be the grant of this leave in combination with leave other than extraordinary leave involve a total absence of more than 28 months generally and 36 months for the courses leading to PhD degree and PG degree in medicine, including the period of vacation. Leave encashment. 10 days leave encashment at the time of availing passes or PTOs. After availing leave, the leave balance should be 30 days. No HRA or TA shall be payable during this period. Total maximum of 60 days in entire career leave encashment is admissible. Calculation of leave encashment. Cash equivalent is equal to pay in respect to pay band plus grade pay admissible on the day of availing railway pass plus DA admissible on that date is multiplied by number of days of LAP subject to maximum of 10 days at one time. Leave salary to running staff. In the case of permanent running staff, the leave salary on LAP for the first 60 days shall be at the substantive pay or on average pay, whichever is greater, and thereafter at substantive pay. In the case of temporary running staff, the leave salary shall be on average pay up to 60 days and beyond 60 days at an average pay, or the pay the staff would have drawn had he remained on duty, whichever is less. Leave salary during LHAP and commuted leave shall be calculated equal to half of the leave salary of pay which the railway servant would have drawn had he remained on duty. Other types of leaves: casual leave, special casual leave, compensatory casual leave, joining time. Casual leave. Casual leave is admissible to all railway servants to enable them to attend sudden, unforeseen needs or requirements. It is not recognized as leave as per leave rules. This leave cannot be combined with any other leave, comes under leave rules. Total casual leaves admissible to railway servants in a calendar year are railway servants who are not availing public holidays are 11 days, remaining staff 8 days. Special casual leave. The grant of special casual leave on various occasions would be as under. Special casual leave is granted to railway employees to cover their absence from the duty to attend the following occasions: to attend work related to cooperative societies, for participating sports, attending on official meetings of trade unions, participation in cultural activities, scouts, voluntary blood donations, for Kailash Manas Sarovar Yatra, etc. This leave cannot be combined with any other type of leave. Compensatory casual leave. Railway servants who attend office on Sundays and holidays are compensated by granting compensatory casual leave to be availed within a month from the date which they attended office. Otherwise, it will be lapsed. This is generally granted to ministerial staff and Group D staff in the office, except supervisory staff. This leave can be suffixed or prefixed with CL, Sunday and other holidays, but not more than 3 days at a time. Joining time. Joining time is granted to a railway servant who transferred to new post or new station. No joining time will be given on own request transfer or temporary transfer. If transfer involves change of station, the joining time will be allowed depending on the distance. Up to 1000 kilometers, 10 days, more than 1000 kilometers, 12 days, more than 2000 kilometers, 15 days. Thank you.